Preview, FC Twente vs Feyenoord, Prediction, Team News, Lineups. By Paulius Kundzelevicius 1D. FC Twente and champions Feyenoord, two of the strongest clubs in the early stages of the Eredivisie, meet at the Grolsch Veste on Sunday. Just 1 point and 1 place separate the two sides in the table heading into the weekend, with 24th and Feyenoord third having extended their unbeaten run to 9 games with a 4-0 win over Vitesse. In their last league outing, FC Twente go into Sunday's match on the back of a 2-2 draw against Heracles last weekend, which saw their winning streak of 3 games without conceding a goal come to an end. After 3 straight wins against Vitesse, Heerenveen and Fortuna Sittard, they are in the race for a top 4 finish in the Eredivisie, as a win would see them pass Feyenoord, who are just 1 point ahead of Twente in 3rd place. The Heracles draw was only the 2nd time this season that Twente had dropped points, having also lost 1-0 away to RKC Waalwijk over a month ago, still the only game in which they failed to score. Additionally, Twente are one of only 5 teams still unbeaten at home this Eredivisie season, with 4 wins from 4 games and only 2 goals conceded. Although Joseph Oosting's side are well behind current leaders PSV Eindhoven, AZ Alkmaar and Feyenoord in terms of goals scored, they have not gone without netting in 4 home games. Feyenoord, on the other hand, will have nothing but positive emotions ahead of Sunday's game, having clinched their 2nd Champions League group win with a 3-1 victory over Lazio in midweek to take top spot in the group. In the league, the record is even more impressive with 7 wins and 2 draws in the first quarter of the season. Last weekend's 4-0 win over Vitesse was Feyenoord's 7th consecutive victory in the Eredivisie, an outstanding run in which they scored 4 or more goals in 5 of their 7 matches. With 3 wins, 1 draw and a total of 13 goals scored, the team have been equally successful in home and away matches, which indicates a consistent level of performance in all departments. A win on Sunday would put Feyenoord 4 points clear of FC Twente in the table and could close the gap on the so far perfect PSV Eindhoven, while also potentially leapfrogging AZ Alkmaar into 2nd. If the top 2 fail to win at the weekend, FC Twente go into this match with some injury concerns, as there are question marks over the use of Michel Vlap, Nossi Anuvar, Max Bruns and Joshua Brunet. Vlap last played in the 3-0 win over Fortuna Sittard, but had to sit out the last game against Heracles, where Mitchell van Bergen took his place on the left wing. He would be a possible option for the starting 11 if Vlap is out. In the final third, Sem Stein has been one of the most important players for Twente this season. The attacking midfielder leads the club with 5 goals, making him the 4th highest scorer in the competition. Jankaba Minte and Gernot Trauner are the only players missing for the Dutch champions prior to the game on Sunday. Centre-back Trauner had last played in the 3-2 Champions League loss to Atletico Madrid, but had to be substituted off due to injury. Since then, Lacharal Geertruida has been his replacement in defense and scored a goal in the 4-0 win against Vitesse. Santiago Jimenez is Feyenoord's most lethal player with 13 goals, including netting the opening goal 4 times, making him the top scorer in the 2023-24 Eredivisie season so far. FC Twente possible starting lineup: Unnerstal, Samsted, Hilgers, Proper, Regier, Gjolo, Sadilek, Rots, Stein, Van Bergen, Ugaldi. Feyenoord possible starting lineup: Bijlo, Newkup, Geertruida, Hanko, Hartman, Wiefer, Timber, Stengs, Paiseo, Minte, Jimenez.